Good morning, guys. Okay, so we are talking today about the one thing that gets in the way of love. But let's take a step back for a second and let's look at what love is. Love essentially is just opening your heart, giving yourself to somebody fully, whether it's, for 25 years while you're married, or whether it's just simply opening the door for somebody. That is an expression of love. So, what gets in the way of us loving another person or being able to fully be able to love is one thing and one thing only. And I'll give you a hint, it's a 4-letter F word. Yep, it's a 4-letter F word. Do you know what that is? No, it's not that one. That's gross. No, it is fear. Fear gets in the way of love and in bringing that healthy, loving, long-lasting relationship that you are yearning for. That's what gets in the way of love. Fear, whether it's fear of being hurt again, or fear of being rejected, or fear of being seen. Maybe you just don't want to see, you don't want to give yourself fully so that people can't see you. You have maybe an insecurity or a fear around being vulnerable. You are very fearful of opening yourself up because when you have opened yourself up, you have let your guard down, you've gotten hurt. And when that happens over and over and over again, what we tend to do is just put up our walls. We just put up that Berlin Wall and we shut down. And there's really nothing wrong with that per se. It really is more of a defense mechanism. We feel like we're protecting our heart. But there is a problem because what ends up happening is you cut yourself off from truly loving and truly having a life that is filled with love. And not even romantic love, but just love, through friendships and love just all around you. You close yourself off to that possibility of love when you fear love so much that you just can't give yourself. So what do? What do we do when we're so scared to love and we want to love and we want to have these amazing relationships? What do? Here's what we do. First thing is, and the only thing we do, is we look fear in the face and we say, you don't exist. This doesn't exist. Fear, you can't bring me a cup of fear. You just can't. If I asked you to bring me a cup of fear, you couldn't bring me a cup of fear. It doesn't exist. Where it does exist is up here. That's where it exists. And up there is where the memories are, the painful memories are, the hurts, the sorrows, that's where they are. It's in the past. And so you're essentially basing your future love on past events, whether it's towards a person, whether it's towards a circumstance, maybe it had to do with a career. Maybe you feared having an amazing career that you would absolutely love, but you didn't pursue it because you were scared. But what happens if we continue to do that over and over and over again, and we literally just cut ourselves off from love, what happens is we essentially end up shriveling up and dying. A piece of us does. Not our physical bodies necessarily, but a piece of us on the inside just shrivels up. Because at the core of every human being is the need to be loved and to love. It's as simple as that. We all just want to be loved. And we all just want to love. But what gets in the way of that is our fears, our doubts, our worries, and all of those stories that we continue to tell ourselves over and over and over again after we've been hurt so many times. So if you want to open your heart and you want an amazing relationship and you want to be with a special someone and you want to truly feel loved by your partner, you've got to be willing to open your heart. You have to. You can't give what you don't have. So if you don't feel that love inside, nobody is going to be able to love you. It's just as simple as that. It's really sad but true. Nobody is going to be able to love you unless you love yourself first. So be willing to just say, you know what? I love myself and I know that the past circumstances have nothing to do with me. Let go of that guilt. Let go of that blame that you've been holding on to. And understand that you are an amazing human being. Faults and all. You don't have to be perfect. There's no human being on this earth that is perfect. You are perfect just the way you are. What happens is you're your own worst enemy. And you've been telling yourself these stories that you don't deserve love, and that, men suck and women suck, and it's not true. It's really not true. The people who hurt you are the ones who were caught up in their own story. They were caught up in their own pain. It had nothing to do with you. So be willing just to put your guard down and let love come into your world today. And get rid of that 4-letter F word. It's no good. It's really not. It's a stupid word. Fear. Think about it. It's stupid. So we don't want to give it any attention. We just don't. Alright guys, that's all I have for today. And have a wonderful day. And make an amazing day. And let go of your fear. Let down your walls. And just love. Alright guys. Toodaloo.